Hello there, beautiful, and welcome back to The Dark Alchemist. Today I want to teach you a technique to self-soothe and regulate and calm your entire system down using tapping and your breath. This week's tapping topic is inspired by this week's oracle reading, where we looked at what needs to die so you can be reborn. If you're interested in that, you will find it down below. And without taking anything away from the reading, there was a general idea of having a bit of an outward focus and the need to bring the focus back inwards. So, like becoming calm and centered. Surrounding this topic of rebirth, there will also be a 30-minute Reiki treatment. If it's out already, you'll also find it down below. And this tapping technique that I will teach you today is something that you can use anytime that you are in a heightened state and you want to calm the body down. So heightened state can be something like experiencing anxious thoughts or feelings, getting lost in the mind a little bit, also great anytime that you want to ground as well as just anytime that you feel like you've reached a certain amount of tension and pressure in your body. And what's so great about this technique is that you don't need to look for the root cause to calm your body down. It's really simple. We will do 2 tapping rounds alongside this, and like I said, I will let you know what we're doing here. Before we start, as usual, please be responsible for yourself. I can't see how you're reacting to anything that I might say, so if you feel overwhelmed at any point, please stop completely and take good care of yourself. And with that out of the way, we will start actually the first of these tapping rounds. So I would like you to take a couple of deep breaths now. So take the first deep breath in and out. And take your second breath. And please take your third breath. And now the next breath that you're taking, please try and take the fullest breath that you can possibly take right now. And I want you to rate from a scale of 0 to 10 how full your breath was, with 10 being the absolute fullest breath that you can imagine. Okay, great. That's our starting point. We go straight into tapping, so please tap where I tap and repeat after me. Even though I have this constricted breathing, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this constricted breathing, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this constricted breathing, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. This constricted breathing. This constricted breathing. This constricted breathing. Something is blocking my breath. This constricted breathing that feels like I can't take my fullest breath. This constricted breathing. This constricted breathing. Something is blocking my breath. This constricted breathing. This constricted breathing. This feeling that I can't take my fullest breath. Something is blocking my fullest breath. This constricted breathing. This constricted breathing. this constricted breathing, this constricted breathing, this constricted breathing, this constricted breathing. Something is blocking my fullest breath. This constricted breathing. That feels like I can't take my fullest breath. This constricted breathing. This feeling that I can't take my fullest breath. Now take a deep breath in and out. And take another one and try to take the fullest breath that you can take now and rate it again from a scale of 0 to 10, how full your breath is. With, as a little reminder, 10 being the fullest breath that you can possibly imagine. Most likely, it has shifted a bit for you and your number has gone up a little bit, so you can take a fuller breath than you could before. And we will do a second round now. And I want to let you know, so the second round, you do kind of the first part that we did with this very simple phrasing as often as you need. And the second round is something that you would do when it comes to phrasing when you are at a like 8, 9, sometimes maybe 7, you need to see how you're feeling. And it's just like a very simple tweak when it comes to phrasing, because you will say this remaining constricted breathing. It's just like the remaining, so you're making it very clear to your system, okay, I know there's like just a little bit left and then this can go, With EFT, it's very important, the phrasing that you're using to address your feelings and to make it as precise as possible, basically. All right, so now that we've got our rating, let's take one more deep breath in and out, just regularly full. And tap with me again, please. Even though I have this remaining constricted breathing, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this remaining constricted breathing, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this remaining constricted breathing, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. This remaining constricted breath, this remaining feeling that I can't take my fullest breath, this little something that's blocking my fullest breath, this remaining constricted breathing, this remaining constricted breathing, this remaining feeling that I can't take my fullest breath, this remaining constricted breathing, this remaining constricted breathing, this remaining constricted breathing, this remaining feeling that I can't take my fullest breath, this remaining constricted breathing, this remaining feeling that I can't take my fullest breath, this remaining something that's blocking my fullest breath, this remaining constricted breathing, this remaining constricted breathing, this remaining feeling that I can't take my fullest breath, this remaining constricted breathing, this remaining constricted breathing, this remaining constricted breathing, This remaining constricted breathing. 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 Now take another deep breath. And again, take the fullest breath that you can possibly take right now. And rate from a scale of 0 to 10 where you're at. Most likely the number has gone up a little bit more. And hopefully you're feeling nice and relaxed. And yeah, like I said, this is something that you can use in so many different variations. Anytime that you feel like you are a bit like in a higher or like an elevated state and you would like to calm down, but like sitting down and meditating or breathing is a bit too difficult. Personally, I find that the tapping really helps because it kind of gives the body something else to do rather than just immediately go into sitting still, you know. So sometimes I will use that before meditation when I feel like I feel unsettled and I can't really settle. Yeah, so this is really useful. I hope you enjoyed this, and like you saw, like you don't need to make it very complicated when it comes to the phrasing, okay? You can do with whatever number you're at and up until like from 0, from like 1 to let's say 8, you can just tap with this constricted breathing on all of the tapping points. You know, do that however long you want. I think we did it like 3 or 4 times, 3 or 4 rounds through, but however many feels right to you, you can't go wrong here. And then once you are at a rating from your fullest breath of like 8 or 9 or maybe even 7, like I said, depending on how you're feeling, if that feels true to you, to say this remaining breathing, like you will know if it feels true to you, if the phrasing is right or not, you know. So just try it out. If you feel like you're a 7, 8, 9, you can go and do like this remaining constricted breathing all the way through. And I hope this is helpful for you. I hope, because it's a very simple technique, I hope that you will benefit from this in the future. And that's all I have for you today. It's like a really short technique, really short, simple technique that I wanted to teach you. And I hope you're doing wonderfully. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I hope I see you soon. Bye.